Good afternoon, Spring Valley teachers. This is Lisa Dewey. So I wanted to touch base with everyone very briefly about some upcoming social events that the district is asking our school to provide for students. If you happen to watch some of the board meetings in the last month or two, you know that many parents have been very vocal about the lack of social engagement for students during online learning. And while I know that all of you are providing very meaningful opportunities for social emotional learning, not only on Wednesdays, but in all of your live sessions. There's been some district response that says that each school is going to provide safe opportunities for students to socially play and interact on site through the spring, following spring break to the end of the year. Some ideas that we are looking at include play date family meetup sessions on our playground after hours, where families will be responsible for supervising their children, but designating certain days of the week for certain age groups to be able to socially play outdoors while families supervise their children. We've also got some other ideas in the works. I wanted to let you know about this upcoming initiative so that one, it wouldn't be a complete and total surprise, and to also pick your brains. We've really got to look outside the box. I personally am not comfortable with a drop off and go at this point. I think that families need to be involved in the supervision of children, given all of the safety protocols that need to be put in place. And I know that I'm obviously not requiring our staff to be in supervision of children at this time, face to face, based on our current union, our agreements. So, trying to find some solutions here. Some other things that we have in the works for this spring include April 13th, we're going to be doing a distribution. This distribution will include the last installment of math workbooks for all grades. We also have many art supplies that have been back ordered for months that have come in that we have for students at all grades. We've got flyers and other promotional materials that we're going to be sending out as well. So that's April 13th. That's the Tuesday after spring break, a week after we return from spring break. We also are planning a spring picture day. This is going to be Tuesday, April 27th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. This will be available to Spring Valley students and staff and families. Of course, not required, voluntary only, but Life Touch is willing to work with us to do some small groups or family pictures, one pose only per package, but could be open to staff members and their families as well. For instance, the Dewey family is going to come, and Caleb and Erica, who aren't Spring Valley students because they're older, are going to be coming as well. And one package is going to be purchased for Caleb, Erica, and Lisa to get a spring photo. Wanted to let you guys know that that's coming, and of course you're available to do that. Many logistics have to be completely ironed out. We will be requiring masks until it's photo time. We will be scheduling various specific times for families, including all of our Spring Valley families that want to participate in this event, to be able to come in and only have a certain number of people on site. There'll be entry marks in and out. We'll maintain hand washing and sanitization stations as families enter our facility. We'll only use the gym hallway and the gym where there's an in and an out. There'll be a lot of safety measures put in place, which will require lots of organization, but we do think is very doable. So that's coming up late April. As we explore opportunities in the month of May and at the end of the year, I'd like you to think about if there are things that your grade level would like to host that could look like a family picnic. It could look like other outdoor opportunities here on site. And I'd like you to think about what you feel comfortable with doing and or what you would like to consider. I guess as a parent, we want to think about how we provide safe opportunities for some socialization to address family concerns about the lack of face-to-face contact and opportunities for children to interact with peers. But of course, from a school perspective, we want to make sure that this is something that's doable and safe and feels comfortable for everyone. So, as you work through some of your team conversations this afternoon, I'd ask you to think about if there are end of year events that you'd like to help start brainstorming. All right, have a fantastic afternoon. If you have not yet sent your conference schedule to Mrs. Prevost at the office, please do so as soon as possible. Have a great day.